Hello everyone, welcome back to KD Statues. I'm KD right here talking to you, and today we have something very special. I was very fortunate to get a little something from Iron Studios, and it came with a letter. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, it's gonna help the channel a lot. So today we have the Tiamat Diorama by Iron Studios from the Dungeons and Dragons game slash cartoon from back in the day, which the cartoon is very popular to this day in Brazil still, man. Such a great unfinished series, and I don't know, maybe they have an end to this. I've never seen it, I don't know how it ends. It was just like a eternal loop, but it was pretty great and pretty crazy. But before we start with the unboxing, a little backstory on the piece. So there's a little letter here. So, attention noble adventurers, the D20 has been cast. The dreadful monster Tiamat was spotted around town, and only the bravest warriors can win this battle. Iron Studios proudly present their captivating and impressive statue, Tiamat Battle, on the 1/20th scale. Guys, it's 1/20th, but this thing is huge. That's what she said. The box is like, my wife's not happy with the box, let's just say that. Based on the classic RPG game of the same name, the animated series Dungeons and Dragons was a huge success among the animations from the 80s. It was amazing, guys. If you haven't seen it, it's probably like on YouTube somewhere. You can probably find it. It's awesome. This statue, rich in details, portrays the epic confrontation between the beloved heroes from the show against their most powerful enemy. A must-have for lovers of the series and RPG. Gather your gold coins and traverse the online kingdom to the Iron Studios store and get one of the last units of this very rare item. Your way will find you. Iron Studios Steam. Yeah, and I used to have the Venger statue back in the day, but it was 1/10th scale. It was pretty cool. Since we're talking about their website, if you want to get this piece a little cheaper, go to ironstudios.com and use my code KDDAN. I'll put it on the description below, and you get 5% off. That's a sweet deal. Let's cut to the chase and let's see how this statue looks like, alright? Let's do it.
Well, I spent an hour setting this up. Totally worth it. I think there's more like than 100 parts, and yeah, but as you can see, it's pretty cool. I love this ice effect. I think Iron Studios nailed that effect in every statue. You can see here the Tiamat Diorama. This thing has, what, 5 heads? It's 22 inches tall. It weighs about 50 pounds. That's the shipping weight. So actually yeah, but even though it's may not weigh 50 pounds, it's a pretty heavy statue. And as you can see, you have the main cast of the cartoon. They're fighting the dragon. They were able to put a lot of detail on that 20th scale statue. And as you can see, each head has their own identity. It's not just copy and paste. They're very different from one another. And it feels like that was taken straight out of the cartoon. Very colorful, very, very detailed. There's a fire there. Hank, the archer. Eric, the coward. Yeah, I see that fire there, but I prefer the ice. Team ice. So the statue comes in one huge box with 2 layers. One of the layers includes the body and the wings and the tail, I think, and most of the heads, and the other layer includes the rest of the characters and the fires and the ice parts. I was doing that part of the video with one hand holding the base because it is a little bit wobbly. I think the balance of the statue is a little off, because you have like this huge dragon on one side and the smaller, lighter characters on the other side, and yeah, you kind of gotta be careful. I think if you're not handling the statue like I am doing right now, rotating it, you should be fine. But it's something that I really was scared during that video. It brought me PTSD from doing the video, the Ninja Turtles video.
I think this is a 7 out of 10. Why? I see a few things that are kind of pet peeves to me. I'm having kind of PTSD here from doing the last Ronin review where I almost dropped the statue because the table wasn't safe enough. All right. And here, I think my main issue is it's a little unbalanced. I think that's the word. Because if you see here, like very little, like there's a lot of weight in the back, as you can see. The Tiamat is here, like there's the tail, the wings, and not a lot of weight here. Oh, yeah, it's very wobbly. So that's point number one. And secondly, I know that this wouldn't bother many collectors, but it does bother me like sometimes. You can see the space here, like it's a lot. But otherwise, the statue is very nice, man. Very well done, and it's very accurate to the animation. Yeah, guys, so 7.5. This comes in one big box. Our student is finally using Velcro, which I like. Instead of the tape, is less messy and looks more professional to me. I like it. Comes with in a big box. There's probably, I would say, like 100 different pieces here. A lot of small parts. It takes a while. It took me like an hour to set this up patiently, because if you do it in a hurry, you're probably gonna break some of these things. There are a lot of like small pieces, very fragile, and but yeah. So go to the website, go to ironstudios.com, use the code KDDAN, and get yourself one of these. All right. Before you go, like and subscribe. And again, guys, if you're a fan of the animation, this was made for you. It's a big, heavy piece, and a lot of collectors that like big scale pieces, 1/4, half scale, and life size. Probably when they hear 1/20th, they're like, it's too small for me. But the only way to do this statue here is a 1/20th, man. If it was 1/10, yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea. 1/20th was the right call. I was one of those, you know, when Iron Studios announced, I think they have like a diorama, a Jurassic Park diorama, 1/20th. I'm like, oh my god, that's gonna look, I don't know. I like details. And looking at this with my own eyes, I believe like the big set pieces are meant to be 1/20th scale. It's cheaper and it's space shelf friendly, you could say, because if you get this 1/10, there's no way you could put this, you know. But yeah, guys, so this was my review. I hope you liked it, and leave a comment below. Like, do you like this statue? Do you think they got it right? Will you get one? What would you change? Alright, so that's it for today, and see you soon.